Oh man, so close, so close. Man, I felt like we were in control of most of that game. Our girls did a great job, and their effort was, amazing. I thought they defensively, the first three quarters, did a great job on uh, Lela Pepe. I hope I said her name right. Um, we made our shots tough and our attempts tough, but I think we got a little rattled with the pressure. We didn't hold our composure enough and turned it over a little too much. And offensive rebound, I thought we got out toughed a little bit in the fourth quarter, those second chance opportunities. And the ones that I think we were taking care of in the first half. So, man, we're so close. I think offensively we're getting a lot better. We just have to be able to take care of the ball and keep people off the defensive glass. So.
Coach, the team looks so well going into the fourth. Just what happened? Was it the pressure, the full court press?
Just breakdowns. Breakdowns. I don't know if we were tired. I don't know. I can't tell you. I talk about experience and being inexperienced and all that stuff. And I thought it was the first time we really were able to transfer the game plan to the actual game, and we did it. I thought executed first three quarters, and then in the fourth, for some reason, we just weren't as focused, as engaged, and I thought those 2 threes with about 8 minutes, I think, when we were up by 8 or 9, and they just came out with the 2 best players, and we had done a great job of not allowing them to get open looks, and for some reason we switched it and gave her that she was comfortable, and then we switched it again, and the 22 was comfortable, so we just didn't execute the things we were doing all game. For some reason, we didn't do it in the fourth quarter. So it's a learning experience. We're right there. You guys can tell. We're getting better, and that's what we talk about. Obviously we want to win, but more than anything, we want to continue to improve. I thought Shanaijah, she had been struggling, and we've been challenging her to, work on her game and get better, by watching film and making other people better, seeing the game from a different lens. And she played with a good pace tonight. Obviously, she has some work to do, but she did a much better job at letting the game come to her. She's probably our best guard with the pressure. She's so fast that they weren't able to, trap her. So she did a good job. Got to slow down just a tad bit, but she's been putting the work in, and I've been on her pretty tough, and she's kind of stepped up to the challenge. So we're getting better. Jess had a heck of a night tonight. She shot the ball, and it's what we expect her to do. And I know she's, been wanting to have a game like this, but I expect her. She's been doing great in practice. She's putting the work in. I think she's in a better place confidence-wise. So, we're getting better offensively. We just have to get back to defending like we were earlier and, finish off games,
And Shanaijah, you scored, I think it was 15 in the second half. What was going on in your mind during that second half?
Oh, dang, I don't even remember scoring 15 in the second half.
Yeah, it was earlier. They were screaming.
You can go ahead.
In the second half. Well, like Coach said, I was playing at a good pace, and then when we would get the ball, if they were to score going up the court, I was able to, outrun the other team. So I was getting most of my points in transition, and my teammates were looking for me in the corner and making that extra pass. So I think I had a very different mindset this game. I think this was probably one of my better games offensively. I was actually shocked. I'm looking at my assists here. I think this was the most assists I had a game. So I was just looking for my teammates, really. I didn't really expect to put the ball in the hole as I did this game. But overall, I think we did pretty good this game. We got better tonight.
Yeah, she's a very talented young lady, and she's trying to figure out how to be efficient with, the look she's going to get, but also understanding that she has the ability to also make her teammates better, and it's just a different mindset of what she's, she had to do in high school. And in high school, she had to take a lot of shots, and with her AAU team. And now it's a different level. You have to figure out how to get your touches and your looks within the system, we want to make sure that she's maximizing her ability, and she's so much better than putting the ball in the basket. And you haven't seen anything yet. She's really, really talented, but she's also I think, gonna be one of the best just players as far as making people better and being able to put the ball in the hole. I mean, she went 7 for 14, and that's efficient. Some people take 25, 30 shots, and we want her. Kind of like Trey Young, Oklahoma the other night, I sent her that article and I said, look, this is similar to, the type of mentality they both have. And I said, you have the ability to do the same thing. So I think you're going to see, her continue to get better in that regard going forward, and we're excited.
But it's a very young team, and right out the gate, you saw a whole lot of confidence with the girls just knocking down shots right from the start. Was there anything that you guys had talked to them about pregame to kind of get them going, or is that just something that has been a long time coming for them?
No, we just we talk about, enthusiasm and bringing a positive mindset. We don't look at a record, we don't look at, what happened last game, obviously to get better, we look at those things, but hey, next game, how can we learn from our mistakes? So I think with a positive mindset and hard work, I think breeds confidence. And I think our girls play with a lot of confidence tonight, and that says a lot about, who they are. It's not a lot of 2-17 teams where you're going to see the positivity, the energy, the togetherness that you see from this group of young ladies, and that says something about who they are, as people. And so we had conversation, but mainly it's just positive, working and staying together, and putting the work in. We've been getting a lot of shots up in practice and just building confidence. And we as a coaching staff, we tell our young lady, we believe in you. It doesn't matter, if no one else says it outside of here, we believe in each other, and we're going to keep fighting for each other. And I think good things happen when you have that type of mentality. So.
Absolutely. I think the confidence and the belief that you guys as a staff have had in the girls all season, it was really showing today. I mean, especially in Jess Gertz's performance. She had some struggles off the bench and starting off with hitting some threes, and she just got going right away. Talk a little bit about her performance.
Yeah, Jess is, she's such a wonderful young lady. I mean, just as a person, she's a wonderful young lady, and she wants to do well so bad. And she's always been a shooter. She's always been successful with being able to make shots. And, for some reason, she struggled this year, but it doesn't stop her from coming into practice and competing on both ends of the floor and getting shots up. And, her teammates believe in her, and they, give her confidence. And, we expect this from her. Not that she's going to go 5 from 8 every night, but, when the shot goes up, we expect her to go in for Jess. No matter what her percentage or whatever. I recruited her. She was her and CC, were 2 of my last recruits, and I've known her since she was 17, 18, and, she is a shooter, and you haven't totally seen it, but going forward, she'll continue to play with this confidence, and maybe some games where she doesn't shoot as well, but just the threat allows other people to, play to their strength. Shanaijah, they got to deny her so Shanaijah can get to the rim or Makai can get to the rim. So it's not just her knocking the shot, it's just the threat of her being able to knock down a 3, which opens up things for her other teammates. So she's, again, a great game tonight, and I'm so happy for her because if anyone deserves it, she does, so.